Look, y'all, I was sitting thinking, you know, when you younger, when you little, and you experience death. So I was 6 years old. I knew my grandmother had got sick, but you know still, and though at 6 years old, 6 or 7 years old, you don't click what sick being is. So then when you have to go to a funeral and you realize what's going on, like I was like, why my grandmother laying up there like that? You know, it messed me. Because these are things you're not understanding. You know, you go to church. You know, you learn about God. Because my mom had us in a Christian school all our life. Till my 11th grade year, I wanted to come up out of private school. So you learning and you paying attention. And when you realize, okay, one day that's going to be me laying up in a coffin. One day that's going to be you. Then you find out, you realize, when you die, your spirit come out your body. So it's another realm to it. So as you're growing up, you figuring this out. But when you see that dead body up there, you saying, no, that ain't gonna be me. That can't be me. But you're not getting into reality because you're not understanding what's going on. Because people do not break that down to you as a young person. But my mind have always thought and wondered, like, why is this? Why is this? Why is this? And my mom had to sit down and explain it to me. Because I'm very curious. I'm a very curious person. I'm very curious. I have to have answers to what I need. Each one of you have to have the answers to what you need. So when you look at my video, it'll recall when you was little and your first time going to a funeral. And you're going to be like, yeah, Deja Love, you're right. I did think that. Like, I don't want to be like that. You don't want to be laying up in the coffin like that. You know, it's real. If you hang with a person who steals, guess what? That person gonna steal from your ass.